What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. Thank you for clicking on the video. I always appreciate you taking out of your time, taking time out of your day rather to watch the video. Hit that like button, helps out the video huge. Hit the subscribe and ring the bell. Come along for the ride. That is the New York Giants. Come along with the ride. It's been a very interesting season so far. It's been a very fun season so far. And it got even more interesting and more fun today. That's right. All you know by now. The Tin Man, Kadarius Toney, has been traded to the Kansas City Chiefs for a conditional third-round pick and a sixth-rounder as well. Bye-bye, Tin Man. You know, Tin Man probably had rusty hamstring. We all know Kadarius Toney had no heart, but obviously he had some rusty hamstrings as well. Well, supposedly. We'll get into that a little bit later. Not going to miss the guy. Rubbish. Giants getting rid of the trash. Getting rid of anything that may drag the team down. Addition by subtraction here. Really don't have much to say about Kadarius Toney. It's been a headache ever since he got here. He's been weird. He's weird. He's a weird guy. I don't know what to tell you. Dude's got no eyebrows. I mean, I have plenty of eyebrows if you want to borrow some Kadarius Toney. But, yeah, I mean, the dude's a young joker. I mean, COVID, grandma dying, hold out of OTAs, hamstring this, heavy period, paper cut, whatever, anything he could use to get off the field, he would use. The guy don't want to play football. That's why I dubbed him the Tin Man, because he has no freaking heart, and he has no guts, and he has no integrity. And I'm glad he's not part of this team, because this team is a winning team. And a winning team has no place for losers on it. I do find it ironic. Now, I know the Chiefs play in Missouri, but I do find it ironic that the Tin Man has been sent to Kansas City. I just thought that was ironic. I just got a kick out of that one today. Anyway, as far as the trade goes, I think Dable and Shane were looking to trade him right from the beginning. I don't think they liked him. They were never in favor of the guy. I don't think they ever wanted him here. And the reason I say that is because we heard trade rumors in April. We heard trade rumors before the regular season. They were looking to move Kadarius Toney, and then, they play it off like all GMs do and everything. They don't want to tip their hand. And then, they drafted Wan'Dale Robinson in the second round, and he's a very similar player to Kadarius Toney, so it made all the sense in the world. You're like, why are you drafting two of the same guy? Why are you drafting the guys just like the one you drafted the year before? But I think it was pretty obvious that they didn't really care for Kadarius Toney, especially when he held out of OTAs and all the other crap that he did in training camp. I mean, when you hear Brian Dable come out in training camp and say the guys that earn their way into the field are going to play regardless of, where they were picked pretty much or how much money they're making, it was pretty obvious he was talking about Galladay and Kadarius Toney. And I know we can't move Kenny Galladay this year. I'll be shocked if they can, just because of the contract, but he ain't going to be here next year. I guarantee that. Well, I shouldn't guarantee anything. There's no guarantees in life. But I can't see Kenny Galladay coming back. So the Giants got what they could for Kadarius Toney. And again, I just feel like when they drafted Wan'Dale Robinson, they were drafting his replacement. I think they wanted to get rid of him. And I think they were just looking for the right deal. And like I said, they got as much as they could. Again, Dave Gettleman traded back for him. He was a 20th pick. You never get back and trade what you draft or whatever. You're never going to get equal value. But the Giants were able to get Evan Neal and, Kayvon Thibodeau. So whatever one we got for Kadarius Toney, that ended up working out. But hopefully Evan Neal's okay. But yeah, man, I mean, the whole trade thing, it kind of caught me by surprise. I was like, wow, did that really happen? Like, I saw it on Twitter. I said, that can't be real. Did that really happen? And it really did. But again, I don't think they ever liked Kadarius Toney. I don't think he was a guy here. 2 catches, no yards this year. Week 1, I think, said everything we needed to know when he got 7 total snaps and he was healthy. And Dable said, I think they made their mind up that they wanted to get rid of him, and now the trade deadline, see what they did. So again, addition by subtraction. One thing I'll say about Kadarius Toney, and I really don't care, he's not a Giant anymore, so really couldn't care less, but he's soft. I mean, there's no question about this. Listen, man, I understand wanting to clap back at people. I get it. People insult you, they insult your integrity. You want to clap back at them. However, when you have no freaking integrity, you have no reason to clap back at anybody. I said before, I didn't care that he blocked me. That was fine. But I never went on his page. I never added him in any tweet. How the hell does he know what I'm tweeting about him? Unless he's searching the Twitter wire for everything that mentions his name, however you would do that. I don't know. Or He's got people, hey, if somebody mentions my name or go on YouTube, if somebody's talking about me, search the videos on YouTube, I'm going to block them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We ain't got to worry about him anymore, though. He's a joke. Young joker. His freaking music sucks, too, by the way, man. You ain't no Nas. You ain't Biggie. You ain't AZ. You ain't Jay-Z. You ain't Eric Sermon. You ain't Rakim. You ain't Method Man or anybody in the Wu-Tang. Yeah, just give it up. I'd say don't quit your day job, but, I mean, you should quit that, too. Because the guy's got no integrity. And like I said, he's got no heart. Because after we trade him, of course, I couldn't see the tweet. Shout out to all the people that sent me the picture of the tweet. Because I couldn't see it because some wide receiver from Kansas City blocked me from seeing his tweets. Comes out and says, it'd actually be a funny joke if I was actually hurt. So pretty much what he's indicating there is he was never hurt. Never hurt. Could have played. Just said, my hamstring's hurt. My hamstring's hurt. Oh, my God, my hamstring. I can't play. I can't play, coach. I can't go. I can't go. I can't practice. I can't do anything. You got no integrity, son. You can be whatever you want to be. Your rap sucks, but, you're a better rapper than me. You're a lousy football player so far, but you're better than me. That's fantastic. One thing I can say is certainly that anything I do, I put 100% effort into. And I got that going for me, man. I ain't the most athletically gifted guy. And like I said, I can't bring you any bars. I might actually be able to be better rapper than Kadarius Toney. I've never actually tried. But I don't think that'd be that difficult. However, like I said, man, the guy's just got no integrity. And to come out and actually tell a team or tell a fan base or whatever, whoever the hell you're telling with the street, which is everywhere now. Like the papers picked up, like it's everywhere that he was never hurt. No integrity. And I think it's a really bad look. And I'll be honest, man, if I was the Kansas City Chiefs, I'd be like, I'm rescinding this trade. I don't want that kind of guy on my team. I mean, if you're a Chiefs fan, number one, thank you for watching. If you're a Chiefs fan, I don't know any Chiefs fans that do watch the channel. But if you're a Chiefs fan, do you really want that guy on your team? Do you really want him? So as soon as there's a little sour grapes or, a little whatever, if something comes up or he's not happy with something, you want him sitting out? Do you want him going, my knee hurts. Oh, my hamstring or my calf or my abdomen or I have cramps or whatever. Do you want that guy in your team? Do you want a guy that you never know if he's actually hurt or if he's just upset, bruised ego? Do you really want that guy in your team? Listen, man, I'm glad that the New York Giants got rid of him. Addition by subtraction, he contributes absolutely nothing to this team. He never did contribute anything to this team. It was an absolute joke. Sure, he showed flashes of being a good receiver against Dallas. We know he's shifty. I don't know what the deal was here. You can't blame the coaching staff. You can't blame the GM. You can't blame the players. This guy had a completely different coaching staff last year, completely different GM, and it was the same story. So obviously this is a Kadarius Toney issue. It's not a New York Giants issue. Maybe it is a Giants issue. Maybe he don't like the fans, and whatever. Like I said, you don't need to like the fans. That's cool. But you can't battle. There's tens of millions of Giants fans around the country, man. Maybe not that many. Millions of Giants fans around the world or around the globe anyway. You can't battle them all. You can't do that. And you can't let the fans get to you, man. I don't care where you're playing. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Not that Kansas City, not that that's the media capital like New York, but those fans ain't going to put up with that shit. Kansas City has fantastic fans. They're some of the best fans in football. And if you're not giving it your all, you're dogging it, they're going to let you know about it too. I don't know what it is about Kansas City. They've taken a couple of guys off our hand. They took DeAndre Baker off of our hands, and I take Kadarius Toney off our hands. Listen, man, I got no ill will towards Kadarius Toney. It is what it is. Good luck in Kansas City. Don't really give a shit. You're not our problem anymore. You're not wearing the blue. I don't care. What ticked me off, though, is, and I called it pretty early on, I just said, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this guy. I don't know why he can't get on the field. How can you have all these injuries all the damn time? And it turns out he wasn't injured. He just didn't feel like playing. That's the way it was in OTAs. It's the way it was in practice. It's just what he does. He's a clown. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you're supposed to be a professional athlete, and you talk about how, stay in the safe space, so let's see you do it, man. You don't do it either. You ain't a football player. Maybe things change at Kansas City. Maybe they don't. I don't really care what the hell he does from here on out, but I just know that he's not here anymore, and that's a good thing. Listen, if you made this far, you're a trooper. I'll be live with Patricia Traina and Tana at 7:30 on her channel, which is Lockdown New York Giants. Make sure you tune in for that. Right after that on this channel, Chris and I will be talking about it on Talking Giants. Make sure you come by. We'll talk about Kadarius Toney and everything else. I also want to talk about this. Obviously sets up the Giants for future trades. I do believe they're going to make a run at a wide receiver. Without a doubt, I definitely think they're going to make a run at a Jerry Jeudy or a Chase Claypool. I think that's why they got some draft capital, so they can make that move and offer a little bit more. I don't think the Giants are done. I do think they're going to go after and try to get a wide receiver to replace him because we're already thin at that position. And obviously, we're going to need somebody to come in here that can actually get on the field, that actually wants to play for the Giants. And whoever the hell it is, we know that they're going to have more yards than Kadarius Toney. Listen, Wan'Dale Robinson came in here. They knew immediately. Once Wan'Dale Robinson was able to play and they could see Wan'Dale Robinson, what Wan'Dale Robinson was able to do on the field, he already had a touchdown. They're like, we don't need Kadarius Toney. That's all I needed to see. You know, Wan'Dale got hurt at the beginning of the year. His knee was bothering him. He got in there. He was productive. And they go, we don't need Toney. And that's what I think they waited for. I honestly think, even though they were looking to trade him at the beginning of the year, I honestly think they waited to see what Wan'Dale Robinson could do, if he could fit the system and if he could be productive. And as soon as they saw it, even if it was only 3 weeks, said, yep, we don't need Kadarius Toney. We're going to get some draft capital for him. We're going to try to get another receiver. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Obviously, if there's any news today, tomorrow, whenever, I'll do a video on it when I get a chance. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Adios, Tin Man. You will not be missed here with the Giants. I just wish the Giants send him to a bad team. That's what I wish. I don't think he deserves to be on a good team like Kansas City and play with a quarterback like Pat Mahomes. I don't think that's fair. I think he should have had to go purgatory someplace and play out his rookie contract at a place that's really bad. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. Thank you for watching. As always, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Hopefully we see you tonight for Talking Giants. This is the Bad to get a Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.